Hey fellow rock lovers, look at this. This is a Thunderegg slab. That's right, a slab of Thunderegg. I got this along with a bunch of other cut Thundereggs from a Facebook seller, and I thought, what to do with this one? Well, let's go ahead and put this one on a dop stick and make a free-form cabochon out of it. I think it'll look pretty nice. Normally this rhyolite shines up nicely, and we know the chalcedony will. There's a little bit of pattern in there. So once we make it nicely shaped and polished, I think we'll have a winner. Let me go ahead and get this thing started in the shop. I'll put it on a dop stick, and then we'll hit the capping machine, and hopefully end up with a beautiful cabochon. Okay, let's get started with the 80 grit wheel. This is where I'll do all the basic shaping of the stone, and I'll attempt to get a dome on it. This is how it looks. It's got a little bit of a dome. I did the best I could with such a shallow stone. Now let's move on to the 220 grit wheel. I'll clean up all those rough scratches and fine tune that shape. There you go. Notice you can now see the pattern through it. Looks pretty interesting, almost like a cabochon. Our next wheel is the 280 grit soft wheel. Here's where I push in hard and get rid of any faceting. Look at that now. Notice the shine is starting to come through at 280 grit. That's a good sign. Our next wheel is the 600 grit. This is normally where the polishing begins. There you go. Look at the reflection now. That's after 600 grit, looking good. Our next wheel is the 1200 grit wheel. This should start to give us a good polish. Looking good. Remember, I always show these dry. Got a good polish. Now let's move on to the last wheel, the 3000 grit wheel. What will this do for our polish? Oh, check it out. Oh, I like that. Looks good. A sharp reflection. We can do a little bit better though. Let's take this over to the wet belt sander and get on the searing belt. This normally gives us an excellent shine. Okay, check it out. Now notice the stone surface is rather unusual. See how that one flat spot distorts the reflection as we pass through it. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring this inside and take a closer look. Our Thunderegg cabochon is finished. What do you think? Check it out. What a nice shine this took. Wow. I really like the way this turned out. I hope you do as well. It has a lot to offer, as you can see. Some really cool detail in there. Chalcedony, crystal, rhyolite, it's all there, the complete package. Even maybe a little bit of color in there. As you can see, some of the surfaces are very odd looking. There's sort of this one area right here. It's almost kind of flat in a way. So it's a slightly different mineral than what's around it. I just think that makes it interesting. Overall, I'm very happy. As you can see, it was shallow, so I did not get much of a dome on there. I got as much as I could, but not a lot. Of course, this is how it started. And this is what it looks like after 7 different grits. A marked improvement, if you ask me. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.